Hey, Corey Raven here, Managing Broker, RE/MAX Select Realty, here today to talk about Google reviews. The first thing that you're going to want to do, if you have not already, is make a listing for yourself as a business on Google. Now, you're going to want to make sure that you're very careful to follow council, board, and your brokerage rules regarding making a listing for yourself. Generally speaking, you're going to want to put your name and your brokerage name and the address of your brokerage. The contact information, as far as phone numbers and things like that, can be your own, generally speaking, but again, do verify that to make sure that you're on the right side of all the rules that you need to be on. So first thing to do is to go to Google for Business. I just did a Google search for Google for Business and then ended up here at google.com/business/places for business. And it says get your business on Google. Talks a little bit about some of the features and shows me how to do it. It asks me if I already have a Google account and says if so, sign in by clicking here on sign in. I do that and it signs it in with the account that I've already been signed in on, and it asks me which emails I want to receive, and I can tell them what, if any, emails I want to receive from them regarding Google Places. When I scroll down further, I'm going to see here that RE/MAX Select Realty, Corey Raven Manager, is pending and still needs some activity to be done before it's added onto Google Places. I've done a search and it actually is already on Google Places, but I guess they reserve the right to take it off if this doesn't happen. So what I did was I went through some hoops to add this in, and they are sending by mail, by good old-fashioned snail mail, a PIN, a personal identification number to me, which once I receive it by mail, I'm going to enter in here, and that's going to verify to them that I indeed do reside at, my business resides at, or I can get mail at the address that I've put in for my business. The other thing I can do right here is create an AdWords ad, so I can create ads, and we'll talk a bit more about AdWords and Google advertising in future videos. But I'll see here what I want to do is I'll start from scratch where you would be. Add another business. Yours will just say add a business, and I'm going to go through here, pick Canada as the country, put in the phone number, and follow the prompts and enter myself as a business. But what's more interesting for me is once your business is added to Google, is the reviews that come in. Now I'll show you the Google results for one of the top realtors at my office, Carl Palla and Daryl Shervin. And when I do a Google search for them, what comes up is a few different things. Their information, they're quite prominent on the web. But what'll sometimes come up by default, and for sure will come up if I click on Maps or Places, will be the listing for their business. So I'm here, I'm on the Maps, or I go to Google Places, and I'm searching for real estate agent or things like that, and I end up landing on Carl Palla, who's half of the Vancouver's Best Listings team. And I see here that there's one review. The review happens to be by me because I've done it prior to, but I will see that there's a review here and it says Carl and his partner Daryl consistently rank among the top producers not only in our office but in Western Canada. Now, I can edit this review or delete it, but they can add or have other people add, more reviews. There's examples of agents that have up to 20 reviews that they've added, and each one of them will affect the rankings for their business. So I searched for a specific business, but what if I was on Google Maps on my phone or on my computer. And what if I just wanted a real estate agent and I wanted to find it near me? Now you can have Google on your phone or on your device know where you are through geolocating. That wasn't set here, but it's got me now at exactly where I am, 4806 Main Street. And what if I was to do a search now for real estate agent? Then what would I find? Well, I would find several real estate agents who have put themselves at or near this area. And as I go through, I'm going to see that there's different services, with some with reviews, some without. Here's Vancouver Condos team with some reviews. Now if I go to Rancho Management Services, there's 30 reviews online. So now if I'm Rancho Management, I want to make sure that I'm keeping aware of what people are saying. Now there's going to be some negative comments. It's just the way that it is. But what you can do as a business owner is you can go in and manage and respond to some of these. I know places like TripAdvisor, Yelp, and some other things allow you to do that. And if nothing else, it can also prompt you to get your happy clients to go on and do reviews for you as well. Because again, that one bad review amongst 20 will probably look like someone with sour grapes. That one bad review that's one of one may leave people thinking that that review is true. So you're going to set yourself up for Google Alerts. Go ahead to and look that up on one of my prior videos. You're going to set yourself up for Google Alerts, and you're going to, once you're there on Google Alerts, set up your name so you're going to know when people are talking about you online. You're going to go on to Google for Business. You're going to add yourself as a business, and you're going to go on to places like Facebook and Twitter and this and that, and you're going to go on and try to control your brand as much as possible. It's in 2013 and beyond. We are no longer in control of our brand the way that we were 10 or 20 years ago. Consumers now have a voice. They have a very strong and loud voice, and we need to understand that. We cannot quash it. We must embrace it, and we must figure out how to work this to our advantage. So we're not going to be able to stop everyone from saying good, bad, or indifferent things about us, but we can flood it with positive things from the people who love and care about us. We can also oftentimes respond to what other people are saying. So there's a little bit on Google Places for business, and please do continue to monitor your brand online and take care of it. Thanks. I'm Corey Raven, Managing Broker, RE/MAX Select Realty.